Hal Steinbrenner, you're
man.
the owner of your New York Yankees,
Yep.
says he's open to proposing a salary cap for 2027, but only if there's a salary floor to go with it. And obviously the two go hand in hand, right? You
gotta
can't have one
both.
without the other.
Right.
But I thought it was interesting, the owner of the Yankees bringing this up and wanting a salary, like being willing to have a salary cap. And I don't know if it's because of a change of philosophy in New York, which it seems like they've had over recent years, or if he's just like, no, like I don't like what the Mets are doing.
That's exactly. Well, so Steve Cohen is failing his grand experiment right now.
Right.
So there's two things going on. The first was everybody got their sort of feelings hurt when he started just throwing money around, and nobody else, whether they could or couldn't, they were uncomfortable doing the same thing. Steinbrenner's one of them. The next is that it's failing, and I think that's really important here because it's exposing a lot of this pay-to-play mentality. You look at the D-backs who do not. I can't even find their payroll anywhere. Like it's not in my checkbook.
I think it's like
it's not
that big.
My bank account's probably about the same.
Pretty close.
All 3 quarters, 3 actual coins.
Right? Yeah. Metal money.
Anyway.
Yeah. I get you.
So I have $3 bills in my bank account, and that's about what the D-backs are paying their players for. So I think that this pay-to-play experiment is going really poorly in New York, and it started going poorly with the Yankees a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I think this is the right time to bring it back up because all the rest of the owners and everybody in the league is going, all right, come on.
Yeah.
Whichever side of the line you're on.
So this is what he said about it. He said, anytime a team is putting out a product that's not good for the industry as a whole, yes, I'm absolutely concerned about that, which makes sense. I've always said that fans should not go to the first spring training game knowing that their team has no chance of making the playoffs. That's just not good for the game. It's not good for the industry. And he's 100% right. He's
Bingo.
100% right. Like coming into the year, like spring training shouldn't be the highlight of your team's season.
No doubt.
And I've had that a lot as a Mariners fan.
Yeah, you have.
A lot.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not even just like, oh, like these games don't count. It's not even like, oh, there's hope for the season. No, it's like these games don't count, so there's nothing to lose.
Right.
By playing them.
Yeah.
That's what it
we get to just
hope.
Be excited.
Yeah. Just get to be excited baseball is here. And then the first pitch is thrown out on opening day and it all goes out the window.
Yeah.
Because it counts, but they're not going to win them. But no, I think he's absolutely right. I think a salary floor is what would really help is the biggest thing that would help level the playing field in baseball. And I've said that baseball has more parity in it than any of the other 4 major North American sports, right? Yep. Like have had no repeat champions, and you have more teams that have made it to the championship series and have won it than I feel like in any of the other sports, for sure basketball. And I'm certain in the NFL as well. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And it's interesting that that's the case without the salary floor, but then you have teams that also never make it there because they don't have the money to do it. And sometimes teams have only done it because they've been around for 150 years.
Yeah, hey.
I'm not that has nothing to do with the Yankees, by the way. I'm talking specifically about the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland Athletics.
Very good. That's very, very real.
And the Cincinnati Reds, to be honest with you.
And the Red Stockings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have so much to say, but we don't have time for any of it. So